And we're back to Learning Illustrator day 101. And we're back to Learning Illustrator in a year, day 101. Let me show you the other text properties. This time I'll make it a text over 2 lines. I'll hold Shift when I size it up. And we need the text properties. If you can't see that, go to Window, click on Properties, and it should pop up here on the right hand side. Make sure your text is selected, and we've talked about font family, font style, font size in the last video, but there are some more options. First up here, this VA option is for the distance of the letters. That is simply called the kerning, so how much space is there between the individual letters. The other option here is for the distance between the lines. Let me actually reposition my window a little bit so that you can see that properly. When I use the drop down, I can use auto to set it back to the default. And that's usually what you need because that is based on the font size and its default state and the text size that you've created here on your canvas. Then right below, we've got another option here for VA. It's another kerning option. For now, just ignore it because we can't apply it here anyway. Let's focus on the paragraph below, because here the alignment can be set so it's not the alignment on the canvas, it's the alignment of the text. By default, that should be a left align, but you can make that center and right. And the other 3 are for justify. Justify options you usually find in newspapers and stuff like that. Below we have bullet points and numbered lists. And below that we have the regular align, so that's the alignment for the canvas. I went over that in an earlier video, so I'm not going to go in detail here, but by default should be set to align to artboard. And then you can set it in center, left, right, top and down. At the top we have the same options, but there are some more. For example here, this make envelope. That is a warp option, which you can use to create text effects. I'm going to go over that in detail in a future video. And then once again, we have the transform option, which we have for all elements, and you can find it under properties as well. So X, Y for position, width, height, then here the angle, and then a skew option. So as I've said in the last videos, text elements are treated in Illustrator like any other element. So whatever you can do with a rectangle or a triangle, you can usually also do with a text element. And that includes, for example, these transform options. And these are the text parameters in Illustrator. I hope this video was helpful. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.